What is or what are your names?
My name is Cheryl Zhang, and my Chinese name is Zhang Jiaxue.
So my name is Arjun Saxena. My name means white or clear in Sanskrit.
My names are Noniko Xu, and my Chinese name is Xu Shundian. My names are important to me because my Chinese name Xu Shundian means following the grace, and then my parents took the last part of the character, the grace part, and used the Japanese same character, and so that's how I got my English Noniko.
My names are Hunter Zhao and Wogamyanghai Jiao Dutiang. So both of my names are pretty important to me because my full name, Hunter Frederick Zhao in English, it's actually named after a man who helped my mom and dad adjust to the United States.
The second character in my Chinese name is Jia, and it means kindness, goodness, and beauty. And the third character, Xue, means snow. Like every snowflake is unique, it kind of carries my parents' wish for me to be my own unique individual.
My name is Arwa. My name means strong. At least that's what my parents thought when they named me. I looked it up later. Turns out it means female mountain goat. Arwa is also used to be a queen in Yemen, but yeah, I guess it's just a good story.
The funniest pronunciation I've heard with my name is my last name, Xu. People will pronounce it like, so is it like shoes, but without the S, like shoe?
I used to have a teacher who very adamantly called me Urwa instead of Arwa, and everyone in my class knew that she was saying it wrong, but she somehow thought that everyone else was saying it wrong and she was right.
1 month ago, I was in LAX in the airport, and I just went to Starbucks, got a water, and you know how there's all those horror stories of them butchering your name? And so at the very end, I looked at my cup and it said Hua Shen, and it was just they didn't even care that my name was Hunter. It was so easy, but they just chose the most Chinese sounding name they could think of.
So there's been a lot of them. There's Anon, Harjun, Arjun, Arjan, but Anon I would say is definitely the funniest one.
So she used to really enunciate the E. It was always Urwa, Urwa every time.
So my first semester here, all 3 of my GSIs for the classes that I had GSIs in could not say my name. So I had a white name, AJ. I mean, Arjun's not a complicated name.
Yeah, I think that growing up, I grew up in a pretty rural area, and so if I ever brought up my real name or my Chinese name, a lot of kids would just start mocking it, and it sort of created this sense of shame. I didn't really want to be part of my Chinese identity. I didn't really want to be called by my Chinese name.
So being a Chinese American with more of an American name, I haven't faced nearly as many challenges associated with my name.
I think the Say My Name movement is important because so many times people don't say our names right. They don't know how to pronounce them. They can't accept that they're pronouncing them wrong.
I think the Say My Name movement is incredibly important to really bring awareness and begin a conversation about normalizing Asians with American names and Asians with Asian names.
When you purposely butcher a name or refuse to say someone's name, you are basically telling that person that who they are and their identity and their culture is not important.
The Asian and Asian American community is just so diverse.
The world is too small now to not learn how to say someone's name correctly.
I think it's important because everyone's name is equally important to them, and people should be entitled to the same amount of respect based on their names.
The Say My Name movement is important because names are part of your identity. It's part of who you are.
I think it's so important because it's so symbolic towards the self-esteem of a lot of Chinese Americans and other Asian Americans here in the US. I think that we should be proud to be owning our names. There's so much meaning behind my name, Jiao Dutiang, in comparison to my English name, and so I think of it as just a symbol of cultural pride and ethnic identity.
This movement isn't about shaming anyone for mispronouncing names that they're not familiar with, but to emphasize that each person's name is an essential part of their identity, and to really begin to encourage people to try and properly pronounce everyone's names.
All we can do just to help each other out is to you know, start at the baby steps, and that's by saying people's names.
My name is Arjun Saxena.
My name is Noniko.
My name is Arwa.
My name is Anisha.
My name is Maham Shi.
My name is Tiffany Mei Hui.
My name is Steffi Cao.
My name is Savanthi Vasandan.
My name is Hunter Zhao.
My name is Cheryl Zhang.
And my name is me.